Okay. Now we're back. And we're going after the other bird. The good boy, Storm Eagle.
Storm Eagle.
Look at the way that eagle holds himself. There's no way that bird is straight.
Beginning mission.
Anyways, the stage hasn't changed that much from the original, from what I remember. It's pretty much the same stuff. The, elevator ride at the start here, and this stupid thing grabbed onto me. The jump off here to get yourself the heart tank. These little grabby dudes, which we already saw in Flame Mammoth stage. That's not where I wanted to go. This isn't even the way to progress. And the stupid shield guy turned around. But we can fire wave these crates to get an extra large life capsule. Well, I needed that, but it wasn't exactly what I was expecting. I was expecting like at least an extra life back there. Not that extra lives are really that useful on this particular emulator because of the fact that I have, you know, save states. But even then, there have been a few instances where I've decided it's better to take an L and die so I can start something over with more HP than just, you know, keep going on. So, extra lives are sometimes helpful. This part. About as aggravating as it was on the original game, and I've actually heard that Vile Mode's version of this section is even worse. But I remember my Mega Man X. I remember my Mega Man X. What do you think I don't remember my Mega Man X? I remember my Mega Man X. I remember that there's an energy tank up here. Fun fact, my very first playthrough of Mega Man X, the original, not this, that was the only energy tank I actually managed to score. That was the only one I was able to find. I think I saw the one in Spark Mandrill stage, but I just didn't know how to get to it. And these turrets are the main reason I hate this section. Because your Buster it's just not doing enough damage to deal with these things. Just, and they have so much friggin' knockback on them. That little jump you can just jump over. I probably should have popped a save state there, but I didn't want to because of how little HP I had left. So I get the genius idea of trying to fire wave them to death, because fire wave does usually cut through enemy HP. Doesn't really work, though, because I can't get close enough to really easily hit them with it, and that's something really annoying about this game. If a pickup goes off screen, no matter how long you leave it off screen, it's gone forever. And I was just here checking how far back it set me, which it sets me all the way back to the beginning of the stage, so no, we're loading this state. And now I'm still trying to give the fire wave some rep in this level. Not really working. In fact, Fire Wave, I think I can safely say you've kind of failed me here. One thing that is pretty good about this game is that you really don't need to worry about running out of ammo for special weapons against regular enemies, because they tend to drop it pretty frequently. And down I go. It's funny now. I was raging in the moment. It's funny looking back on it, though. And that extra life is gone. Seriously, getting any of the pickups in this section is ridiculous. And that extra large life capsule is gone. That could have been helpful. Oh, god damn it. Yes, fuck it, I'm just going. Or not. I could just fall to my death. Yeah, screw the turrets. I'm just gonna jump through everything. I'm just gonna tank it. I won't have to worry about nearly being as squishy after this level. Because they moved the armor piece they moved here. You'll recall we already have the headpiece, so what exactly is here? And I was trying to see if I had any energy in my sub-tank. I did not. The sub-tank, I only just grabbed it, so I am completely out of energy. Not out of energy, I just never had any. Anyways, this right here I think is the only reason you need the head part in this game. Actually, no, there's one other upgrade you need it for.
Inside this castle are the body parts. Enter the castle and equip them, and any damage you incur will be halved. It saddens me to think that the war has begun, but I know that you can bring it to a peaceful conclusion, X.
Yeah, they give you the body parts a lot earlier in this game. Not necessarily earlier, because it's possible you could do this stage without... Well, no, you need at least the head parts, which you need the leg parts for, so... I guess it really depends on what order you decide to do the stages in, but the body parts are definitely, at least from the way I always do it, are definitely a lot earlier here, because in Mega Man X, the body parts were in Sting Chameleon stage, and I remember Mega Man X enough. There's an extra life over here. So, and Sting Chameleon was usually is the last Maverick I usually do. But here, you can get them a lot earlier, so that's pretty helpful, actually. It makes certain bosses that I would normally be taking a lot more of a beating from a little bit easier. I don't know what's down there, and I don't really care. Something that is new in this level is coming up fairly soon, which is I think that final little stretch across the bottomless pit is removed, and you just kind of land on the airship.
So it begins.
Storm Eagle? Don't tell me that even you've gone Maverick. Answer me, Storm Eagle. You're not the type of Reploid to do something like this.
Forgive me, X. I must defeat you. Step into battle.
The good boy's gone bad. Anyways, we don't have his weakness. But Storm Eagle, even in this game, is not a terribly difficult boss. He's most difficult because I nearly fell off there because I'm still in Mega Man Zero mode, and in Mega Man Zero, the Mega Man Zero Legacy Collection, dash is mapped to the D key, but in this game, I set up the controls on the emulator to be like that of the X Legacy Collection. And on the X Legacy Collection, dash is set to A by default. And on the X Legacy Collection, I didn't see any need to change the controls, because I think the default controls there are fine. The Zero Legacy Collection, I know this is because the Game Boy Advance had a lack of buttons at launch, but whoever thought it was a good idea to make the Z-Saber 2 separate buttons was an idiot. Ow. His attack pattern is a little bit different in this game, but not that much harder. I guess they realized Storm Eagle was not a terribly difficult boss and tried to make him a little tougher even for veteran players, but at the end of the day, he's still a pretty easy boss, and I don't know what I was doing there. Oh, right. I'm almost out of shotgun ice ammo, and I was trying to switch, but then I realized I still had one shot left. I completely destroyed that egg. Ow. I keep forgetting to jump over him. Okay, we're down to our Buster now. And this is a new attack. This is not something he did in the original. I think one of the flying bosses in the X series had a boss kind of similar to this. I think maybe Win Krorang from X7 did. Which I know it's blasphemous to bring up X7, but I didn't think it was the worst game ever made. I didn't even think it was the worst of the X series. I still hold that X6 is that. Anyways, that was really close. Look at me, I got one sliver of HP left again.
Mission accomplished.
But, of course, this gets us by far the best weapon in the game, and it still is the Storm Tornado. With that snazzy purple armor, too.